Good morning.
Good morning, Daddy. Good morning, people.
You alright?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, feeling a bit poorly this morning. Yeah. She's woke up and she's actually been sick. It seems quite a common thing in the van. Every now and again she just wakes up and she's poorly, so probably something to do with all the germs that she puts in her mouth. Anyway, where are we going today?
To a mountain park up.
Yeah? Whereabouts?
I don't know.
Wherever this is taking us, so let's zoom out a little bit to give you some perspective. Set it to north, so there's United Kingdom up there. We are in Austria. No, we're not. I don't know why I said that.
Austria.
We're in Switzerland, and we're gonna go. We're avoiding the toll road. It's an hour and a half by toll, but nearly 3 hours not by toll. But it's much more scenic. Get to go through all the villages and towns and see all the local people rather than just sitting on a motorway. So we're going to get to wherever that is, and then go up this mountain to this plateau, and there's actually a motorhome park up here. So don't know if we're going to stay there the night, but we're definitely going to go there and have a late lunch. So we'll see you there.
See you there. Expensive places where people won't let poor people in. Yeah, like yesterday.
Right, fantastic, yeah. So, because it's constantly raining, we've decided it would be foolish not to go as high as possible, because the temperature has been bouncing between 4 and 5 degrees down at the bottom of the mountains. So that says to me it's going to be colder higher up. And if it's colder higher up, it means it might be snowing.
So let's see if we can find some snow.
Liechtenstein. Liechtenstein. Stein. Liechtenstein.
Liechtenstein.
Where we're going to go from here? Who knows? That's going to be the wrong way. Perfect.
Perfectamundo.
Liechtenstein.
However you say that word.
Right, we're in Liechtenstein, but it took about 3 seconds to drive through it, so we're not staying here, but we came down that valley just over there. We came all the way down the valley, which you'll have just seen as we were coming down by the river, and literally just round that corner is Austria, which I've only ever flown into the airport and left. So I've never been to Liechtenstein before, and never been to Austria before. So that's quite exciting. Having fun?
Yeah.
Yeah? What do you think of Liechtenstein?
However you say that word, I think it's a very cool place.
It's beautiful. Right, let's carry on this journey. Oh, do we need to pay or something?
Pay to get in.
I'm not sure. There's a lot of people doing something there.
Continue on
Right, I've got a
B191
clue.
for 3 kilometres.
No idea if we're supposed to stop, pay, show ID or anything, but we're doing a runner, so you'll have to catch us. Never even saw that. The police. No sirens, just whizzing around the roads like everybody can hear and see them. Somebody was stealing from the shop. So 6 police people turned up.
Really?
What a contrast. So we've just come across the border into Austria. It's absolutely gridlocked. Traffic is mental, people are rude. You can just see that there's a complete different vibe to what there was in Switzerland. Literally just crossed the border and that was it, nothing different. Everybody seems a bit busy, in a hurry. I don't know, stressed out, all sorts of stuff. Not great anyway. So
What?
nothing. You dropped your idiot card.
No, I didn't. Look over there.
So
Look
we're just
over
going to nip
there.
into the supermarket and get some food, because that's the other thing as well. All the shops were closed in Switzerland. Everything, like literally everything. Even in one of the cities that we went through. Here, everything's open. It's Good Friday, so I don't know what that means between the two countries. I'm sure somebody watching will know. So if you do, please tell us. Right, let's go get some food. We've just been to Lidl. I forgot what shop it was. And I've got a massive bag of shopping. To put this into perspective, 2 hours that way, actually it's probably a bit further than that, it's probably about 4 hours that way, but anyway, down the road, we bought a pizza yesterday, which worked out at about £8, I think, roughly. Somewhere around that region anyway. I've just been into this shop, a pizza which turned out to be 2 pizzas, didn't realise it, and they were about £3 for 2, so about £1.50 each. Crazy, absolutely crazy. So we've just filled up with loads of chocolate. Right, let's carry on. Believe it or not, we're leaving Austria. I've managed to find a place where there is snow falling as we speak. It's going to fall all of this evening and tomorrow, according to the news forecast, weather forecast. So that's where we're heading, and then tomorrow after that we will head back into Austria a bit further east before making our way back up into Germany to Nuremberg. The rain has just started, which is the snow that's coming. It's looking good, looking good. Can't come all the way to the Alps and not hear the snow, regardless of what time of the year it is. Right, onwards, let's find some snow. climbed out of that city that we was in, I don't remember the name of it, and we dropped down a valley, and we're now climbing back up again, and it's gone from 13, 14 degrees to 5. So I think this rain's going to turn to snow in a minute.
Fingers crossed.
5, 4,
4,
3, 2, 1. Germany!
Germany!
And that says Toll. Why does that say Toll? Das ist Germany, ja? Look at that man sat in a dressing gown up there. 2 people in dressing gowns. That's where we should be. In the swimming pool in Austria in Germany.
In Austria and Germany?
Yep.
What's wrong with you?
Tell you what, I'm glad I got the van sorted out. Had the engine revamped, because it would have been an absolute disaster trying to get up these hills before that. It's snowing. It's snowing! We did it!
Woohoo! Woo!
After all that stressing out.
Yes! I'm so glad you went to the wrong place. Well, kind of.
Fingers crossed we can go down here.
Sharp left onto Riedbergstrasse, then turn right.
€4. How the hell do we pay? That one's definitely parked up because he's got his ramps out there. That is a lot of driving. I am very, very, very tired. All across mountain passes and just country roads and stuff. Unfortunately, the only place that we went to where we got snow, we wasn't allowed to stay there. Again, all ski resorts, all expensive places, and just, yeah, no parking. No parking. Even the car parks, all car parks, no overnight parking, etc, etc. So we've come up to this place. As you saw, it was super foggy, so I don't even really know where we are. But yeah, could probably see about 200 metres, 300 metres up here. But yeah, we'll try and stay here. If the farmer knocks us and tells us to move, then we'll move. But I think we're going to be all right here. I feel comfortable. I feel really comfortable here. Right, let's get in the back. Nick will be happy. Don't know if this is going to settle overnight. It's 1 degree and this is apparently on for the next 2 hours. So we'll just have to see what happens. Madame, pizza is ready. A little bigger
Plate.
thanks for finishing my sentence.
You're welcome. Always here to help you.
Ham and pineapple. Pizza, madame.
Niku, where's all the pineapple gone?
No idea.
Did you take it up?
No.
That is going to be very hot, so I'm not eating that right now.
Okay, so usual story now. We've got the air fryer, pizza's on the go.
Yeah.
Amika's pizza. How is it? Great job.
Also, it said it was ham and pineapple, and there's no pineapple on it again.
Right there. So it was snowing, but now it's stopped, and I think that's it. It's cleared up, and actually there's a little bit of blue sky. Well, yeah, bluish, but mostly from the moon. I had a bit of a nightmare. When we stopped, I tried the EcoFlow up, and I forgot to turn the inverter back on when we were driving. So we've continued to use power. Obviously, we had no solar because of the horrendous rain that we've had. So yeah, so I'm 30% down, which is probably going to drop down to about 50%, but it'll fill back up in a couple of hours tomorrow. That won't be a problem. We'll have to charge this back up, so I'll probably charge this back up at some point while we're driving. So I don't literally have no idea where we are. We had a bit of a nightmare. I was navigating to somewhere and went the wrong way. To be honest, I wasn't really paying much attention to where we were going. apart from following Google. So I don't even know where we were supposed to be going. I used the Windy app to try and find somewhere where there was snow, and I clicked on a camera, and I think what I did was I used Google, typed in the spelling of the place. Maybe it was right, maybe it was wrong, but then I clicked on what it suggested and navigated there. Epic fail. We ended up going to somewhere that wasn't even there. Or maybe it was, or maybe it was nearby or something, but anyway, it was the wrong place. So we ended up just continuing driving, heading in the general direction of where Mika's mum lives. So we are in Germany now. So today we've gone from Switzerland to Liechtenstein to Austria to Germany, and we're right on the border of Austria again. So tomorrow we're going to head up through Austria, I think, probably spend the night in Austria somewhere, and then drop back down into Germany for probably for one more night, and then we'll make it over to Mika's mum.
Yay!
You're looking forward to seeing your mum, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah? It's really like those presents, I think. So 1 degrees, 14 degrees inside. I've not had the heater on yet because obviously we've got the air fryer on the go, which is probably melting the wallpaper because it's that close.
Yeah.
It's a bit too close. A bit too close for liking. But yeah, mine's nearly done now. I think I said it yesterday. The problem with this air fryer is it could do with being a little bit bigger. The height's great, but the depth, no, the depth is great, the height's great, the width, it's just not big enough to fit a whole pizza in, so I have to do it in batches. I'm going to try and get like a little level for it, a tier level, so I can cook like at different levels in there as well, and that way we wouldn't have to worry about it, because we use 30% of the power now. 30% of 700 watts is, don't have a clue, just can't work it out that quick. But yeah, it's probably like 250 watts or something, isn't it? No, it's not. It's nowhere near that. Anyway, let's try and not pretend to be mathematicians here. I also managed to find some 55 cents. Is it cents in Austria?
Yes.
Was we in Austria? We was in Austria, weren't we? Yeah. 55 cents, so half a euro beer. That's what? 55 cents must be about 48p. That's my guess. I said give it a go. Non-alcoholic beer, by the way.
You okay? This guy is he's dying!
That is actually brilliant. How is that alcohol free? I mean, it doesn't taste of alcohol, but it tastes like a really, really good beer. Oh man, I bet I can't get that over here now. So if you're new to the channel, I think we've got about 158, 159 videos now. So we started off in no we didn't. We started off in a Renault Traffic, small one, way too small, not enough space, especially when you've got to put all the toys in the van.
Perfect.
So that was January 2022, we got that. 1st of January. We got this van in September, I think. So I've had this, I don't know, what's that now, 7 months, 8 months, something like that. The cost of converting the last van compared to the cost of converting this van is a lot different. Not just because the space is bigger, that's not really added much cost, but I've put more things in it. You're quite limited to what you can actually put in a smaller van. So obviously I've got bigger water tanks, I've got a shower in here, I've got bigger cupboards, more cupboard space. What was you blowing?
Nothing?
There's food there.
My eyelash!
Okay, well it's probably gone on your pizza now.
It's gone on yours.
So the point I'm trying to make is, there's still a lot of things that I haven't finished with. So this fold-up table is not supposed to be here. It was part of the bed that I put in long ways, but I've now got a width bed again. I left it here because it's another work surface. So I think what I'm going to do, because that's a chair there, which also isn't finished, but I've got the fridge under there, which is really useful. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn that into a proper chair with some cushion like this. It's really good cushion, this is. And then on this side, I'm going to build another chair there, which will be a little bit smaller. Get rid of these jackets, that's just a dumping ground at the moment. So there'll be a chair there, and then this fold-up table is probably going to be here, so I can actually stand and work at a good height. So kind of this sort of height. So it'll just basically it'll drop down and it'll fold up, and it can be used for all sorts of stuff. So obviously when I'm cooking, I can prep stuff here. When we're at van shows and things, we can just put stuff on there like beers and stuff. People can come in and out with stickers and things that we're going to create. They can go on there. And yeah, the good thing is when it folds down out the way, like I say, this will be a chair here, and we can both sit down and sit opposite each other. And then I'm going to get probably some sort of table that will swivel round and go into the middle. So yes, okay, it's in the doorway, but there's nowhere else to put it, and that's what we want to do. So about 3 or 4 videos ago, I did say Amika was for sale on a raffle, so
No.
don't forget.
I love you. There's a 0% chance for one person to get me.
Don't tell them that. Let them pay first.
No, I love my dad.
We're supposed to let them all buy tickets first, 100 quid each, and then once they've paid for it, we'll just disappear off YouTube and take all the money and run away forever.
Yeah, no. No, it's a scam.
I'm going to eat this rubbish pizza and this terrible beer. Need to find that. That is a good beer. I tell you what, if you want to stop drinking for whatever reason, I've only done it because I'm just super tired and lazy. Like if I've had beers,
Lazy.
unless I become an alcoholic and I just drink all the time, then I'm super hyper. But yeah, I just find that it makes me really lethargic. I don't want to do anything. I get quite grumpy. And it's not good when I've got a kid to look after and work full time as well. So I'm just constantly tired from life, and I don't need that on top of it. I think that's why I've just stopped drinking alcohol. Do I feel better for it? Not really, because I never really drank a lot. I just don't feel dead the next day, and I'm not talking about tons of beer. I'm just talking about like a couple of cans of beer. Do you know what I mean? Because I don't drink loads and get drunk anymore. So it's like, if you could drink non-alcoholic beer and find all the different types, even stouts. I found some stouts. I found even the Guinness isn't too bad. But there's loads of chocolate stouts out there, and also there's just tons of stuff. And I see people who've quit alcohol and they're drinking like lemonade and like cordials and stuff like that, going, oh, my life's great now. Because you can still drink non-alcoholic drinks. There's loads of stuff out there. I'm actually going to try some non-alcoholic red wine. And I know you're probably thinking you're a madman. Well, you're right. But I think in Germany it's possible to find a non-alcoholic red wine that's good. So I'm going to have a look and see what I can find. And just a reminder for everybody, non-alcoholic means they've removed the alcohol from the drink. So if you buy a Beck's non-alcoholic, it's Beck's beer with the alcohol removed. So it's not like some secret different formula that's like, ooh, that tastes completely different. It's the same drink. It's the same drink. So I think I can find a good non-alcoholic red wine in Germany. I'm super confident that I can. So I'm going to make that my mission over the next week. Right, enough about non-alcoholic drinks.